This is an exciting subcompact electric crossover comparison, but as both the Jaecoo J5-Electric and Kia EV3 are very new models planned for 2026, or late 2025 in some markets, complete, finalized specifications and pricing are still emerging. Summary of key differences. Range and battery options. The Kia EV3 offers a substantial advantage in range with its long-range, 81.4 kWh, variant, claiming up to 604 km, WLTP. The Jaecoo J5-Electric appears to have one main battery option, 61 kWh, with a more moderate 400 to 402 km, WLTP, range, which is comparable to the Kia EV3's standard range. Charging speed. The Kia EV3, at 127 kW max for long range, appears to have a slightly quicker DC charging rate than the widely quoted 80 kW for the Jaecoo J5, but both use the slower 400V architecture, compared to the 800V found in the Kia EV6/EV9. Some reports for the J5 suggest a higher rate, which could close this gap. Size and practicality. The Jaecoo J5 is generally comparable in size, but slightly wider and taller, with a competitive 480-liter boot volume. The Kia EV3 has slightly less rear cargo space at 460 liters but gains some points with a small front trunk, for cable storage in a more flexible, feature-rich cabin, like the sliding table console. Technology and interior. The Kia EV3 is positioned as a tech showcase, inheriting the triple-screen setup and AI assistant from its larger siblings, emphasizing a modern, sustainable, and high-tech interior experience. The Jaecoo J5 has a large 13.2-inch screen and a good safety suite, aiming for a premium feel with its unique, rugged design cues. Market positioning and price. The Jaecoo J5 is expected to leverage a value-for-money proposition, likely undercutting competitors like the EV3 to capture a market share by offering a high level of equipment for a competitive price. The Kia EV3 is positioned for a combination of design, technology, and usable range at an accessible price point in the midsize segment. Strengths and weaknesses, Jaecoo J5 vs Kia EV3. Here are comparative strengths and trade-offs. Jaecoo J5 EV. Pros. Good value, especially in markets like Indonesia, relatively affordable price, pre-booking Rp 350,000 450 million depending on variant. Decent WLTP/NEDC range for its battery size, 400 km WLTP, competitive in its class. Generous boot space with flexible seat folding, family-friendly interior. Strong safety and driver assist suite, many ADAS features, multiple airbags. Cons. DC fast charging speed is modest, peak 80 kW, compared to some rivals. This means longer charging times on long trips. The battery size, 60-61 kWh, limits its range ceiling vs large battery rivals. Likely less premium feature set or refinement, materials, brand prestige, compared to Kia, especially in higher ends. Kia EV3. Pros. Offers a larger battery option, 81.4 kWh, which gives significantly more range in long-range trim. Good for long drives or users who want less frequent charging. More established brand, likely better resale, reliability, service network. Strong tech features, advanced regen modes, good infotainment, driver assist, etc. Cargo capacity is strong, comparable to Jaecoo in terms of practicality. Cons. With large battery, charging times are good but slightly lower than some 800V systems, however, it uses 400V architecture, which generally costs less but can limit ultra-fast charging peak. Price in many markets will be higher than the more budget-oriented Jaecoo, depending on import, taxes, features. Base version with smaller battery gives less range, though still decent. Which to choose depending on use/market. Depending on your priorities, one may suit you better. If you prioritize cost/affordability, lower purchase price, lower cost of ownership, doing mostly urban driving, and moderate daily range, say less than or equal to 300 to 350 km, Jaecoo J5 looks very compelling. If you often drive long distances, want more flexibility, fewer charging stops, or expect to use features and premium feel/comfort, Kia EV3 in its long-range trim is more likely to satisfy. If charging infrastructure, fast chargers, is sparse where you are, sometimes a car with quicker charging support or larger battery, i.e. Kia EV3 long range, might reduce range anxiety. Consider after-sales, parts, servicing. Kia probably has more established networks, Jaecoo may be newer, so factor that in.